Little Misfortune starts off with a nicely animated scene depicting a fox seemingly chatting with death, putting on headphones, exploding some sort of stone tablet into a portal, and then walking through. Immediately after, a narrator begins to talk directly to you, the player, welcoming you to his game.
Welcome to my game. I'll be your host and humble narrator. The rules of this game are simple. Play it until the end, and you'll be rewarded.
We are then introduced to Misfortune Ramirez Hernandez, who is a very imaginative and sweet 8-year-old girl, but who comes from a not-so-wonderful family. We are then told,
Today is the day she will die.
I thought this was a great way to get the player's attention. You must know what is going to happen and are hoping you can possibly stop it. Then in a twist, Misfortune can actually hear the narrator.
I can hear you, you know.
Oh?
And they start to talk about the goal of the game.
If you can reach the end of the game, I'll give you eternal happiness.
Almost immediately, we see some strange imagery, and there is something evil going on.
Okay, it's a deal.
Wonderful.
But with the promise of eternal happiness, which Misfortune wishes to give to her mother, she agrees to play the narrator's game.
Okay.
Misfortune begins to show off her room and home, which helps us learn about her backstory and personality. She also mentions a fox she has seen outside her window named Benjamin. She is infatuated with Benjamin.
Benjamin. Benjamin. Remember Benjamin the fox? This is where I first saw him. He was hiding in the trash and we made eye contact. It was really intense.
But the narrator seems apprehensive about him and foxes altogether.
Ugh, I don't care much for foxes. You shouldn't trust a fox. They're all criminals.
Misfortune wants one thing more than anything else, to spread happiness to everyone. Her mother drinks a lot of juice. Her father is abusive and sleeps in a car often, and she is seemingly neglected all the time. Once you leave the house, the narrator gives you further rules for the game, mentioning that the choices that you make are neither right nor wrong, but there will be consequences.
Okay, only consequences.
Misfortune now embarks on her adventure to discover eternal happiness. I found the story really pushed the experience along, and I always wanted to know what would happen next. It never stops throwing new things at you, from missing children mysteries, to hamster parties, to macabre theme parks, to adults wearing masks all the time to appear happy. The plot has a dark and often depressing undertone, but Misfortune's positivity keeps it fun and engaging, and you will want to see it through to the end.
Just keep going. We'll have so much fun.
All right.
Little Misfortune is a tough game to categorize. I had originally expected a point-and-click adventure puzzle game similar to the developer's previous game, Frambeau, but it is quite different. Your control is limited to walking either left or right, interaction with objects, throwing glitter, and making choices. If I had to compare it to other games, it reminded me a bit of those narrative exploration experiences such as Gone Home, Dear Esther, and Firewatch. The gameplay is really quite limited. You play this game for the story and experience, rather than the action or puzzles. It is a very linear game. You only ever really have one direction to go, but often your choices can change the outcome of events and even the areas you will visit. That is not to say there is nothing else to do, however. For the game's short length, there are a number of mini-games and puzzles to partake in. From reading notes to find a lock combination, piecing together a broken vase, hamster dance battles. There are plenty of activities here. Misfortune will encounter many dark scenes, but through her innocence and just wanting everything to be happy, you can throw glitter to make things a little bit more cheery. It is all very straightforward, and from what I could tell, there really wasn't any way to lose. With all of the choices that must be made, you cannot experience everything this game has to show you in a single run. And to see the true ending, you will need multiple playthroughs to meet all the requirements, and shower everything with glitter.
Oh, that was a pretty big fall. Hello? Mr. Voice, are you there?
The graphics in Little Misfortune are hand-drawn and presented in a 2D side-scrolling perspective. I found the art style to be one of the game's biggest strengths. I love the character and background designs, and the animation was also very well done. The world feels a bit morbid, but it also is always active. You will constantly see things moving around, whether it is birds, other people, leaves blowing, or even a hamster driving a car. When inspecting items, there are close-ups with great artwork and funny details. There are also fully animated cutscenes from time to time, and these are just as charming and high quality as the rest of the game. During these scenes, the art style can be a little inconsistent with the rest of the game, however. Little Misfortune herself is very expressive, and as she will be talking throughout the entire game, it is a good thing she doesn't get boring to watch. I found the graphics in the game to be well done, and I don't really have any issues with them. They nailed what they were trying to go for, and it all ran flawlessly on my PC. I found the visuals charming and fun throughout the experience.
Check out that duck.
Let's just go, Misfortune. You don't want to get involved with ducks.
Don't be silly. Ducks are pretty cool. And look, he's carrying a boombox. This could be my opportunity to finally dance for real.
The sound in Little Misfortune is just as well done as the graphics, which matches the experience they've crafted perfectly. You will be hearing Misfortune and the narrator speak often, and their voices are excellently done.
Look, this is my secret hiding spot.
Oh, impressive. But why do you need a hiding spot?
I don't like it when Mommy and Daddy argue too much. And when I come here, I can dream and travel far away.
I see.
Misfortune is kind, adorable, has a childlike wonder and naivety, and is always trying to find the bright side even in the darkest of times. Our narrator's voice is equally well done, trying to push Misfortune along her journey while sounding kind. But you can also hear the frustration in his voice along the way.
I wish I could write Japanese so I could send a cute postcard to my friend Hiro, but where does a ghost live?
Stop lying, Misfortune. Ghosts are not real.
You're just jealous because you don't have a ghost friend.
There is something dark and unknown in the narrator's voice, and it really makes you want to know more about him. Beyond the voice acting quality, I found the dialogue between our characters to be clever and fun to listen to. Their constant banter back and forth never bored me. The music is equally high quality and contains a wide range of genres. Most of the soundtrack is lighthearted and cute, basically acting as a personal soundtrack matching Misfortune as a character. But there are also some fun dance tracks and dark, sinister songs thrown in as well.
I like to move my body. It's the music that goes on forever. Oh, damn it. My little foot got stuck.
Overall, the sound in this game I felt complemented the experience really well. Along with the great graphics, the voices, sound, and music kept me wanting to experience more of the game.
Well, check this out. Now with real bullets. response. I think I broke the game.
In conclusion, I really enjoyed my time with this game. While being very simple from a gameplay perspective, this narrative experience was fun to play through, and it can be fun for others to watch along and help vote on the choices you will make. You will often second guess your choices, as it can be a dark and surprising game, and you never know what your consequences will be. It is a very short game, and can be completed in around 3 hours, but a second playthrough can be fun to see how things can turn out if you were to make different choices. The charming characters, graphics, sound, dialogue, and story are the real reason to play through this game. It is a very quotable game as well, and many of the game's moments have stuck with me after completing it. Just know going in that it is a very simple, narrative-driven experience and can be completed in a short amount of time. But if that sounds interesting to you, I highly recommend giving this one a shot.
Want to try again?
Yes, again.
What you see in the beyond is not what you see, but what you don't see.
Oh, really? Talk about crazy.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, I'd appreciate it if you click that like button. To see more, be sure to subscribe to the channel to get notifications when I upload the next video. You can also follow me on my Twitch channel for more content. Until then, keep gaming, my friends.